So, what are we doing here again?
Ed did say something about our project for English, so...
Right.
Please state your business.
Wow, since when did Ed get a robot doormat?
What? Where are we?
Welcome to Imagine Labs.
So, why are we here again?
Why, you're here to ace this English project. You know, the one on Cocytus, the ninth circle of hell.
Oh, of course! I don't get it.
Well, none of us actually want to do any work on this, right?
That could be said.
So, I was thinking we take this time machine that I built and use it to travel into the future, steal the finished assignment from ourselves, and turn it in for a free grade.
Isn't there something in, I don't know, physics that says that's impossible?
That doesn't matter. I'm failing physics.
Hey Ed, when did you get that robot?
Oh, Iris? She's not a robot. She's an advanced computer that runs all of Imagine Labs.
So, when did you get a lab?
Long story. Iris, please disable safety mechanism 3302. We're going to the future.
If I disable that safety mechanism, you'll be able to freely interact with the time stream and possibly cause innumerable damage to the space-time continuum.
Now, where did you get that idea?
From you. It was in my ethics programming.
Could you excuse me for a second?
Wait a minute, what's all this yahoo about damage and space-time and continuums? This sounds dangerous.
Oh, of course it's not dangerous. It's just, physics is all.
Right. So what are we gonna do with your computer friend?
Well, I probably should never have put in that ethics chip. I'm gonna have to deactivate her.
So, how are we gonna go about doing that? Right, I understand now, but how are we going to get those ducks?
Hey, what's going on?
Iris, open this hatch!
Where are we going? Is this a picnic?
To those respective questions, I don't know, and possibly.
So this is what time travel's like. Is this supposed to sound like the screams of the dam pressing against all the sides as we venture to the depths of insanity?
I try not to think about it that much. Guys, I think we're in hell.
So, wait a minute, we're in a what now?
I'm pretty sure this is Cocytus, the ninth circle of hell. A gigantic frozen lake where all the traitors and other treacherous people end up.
What a convenient locale, given that we are supposed to do the project on this place.
So, how do we get out of here then?
Well, I have to see if the time pod is usable first. Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, we are in hell.
And we can't get out.
Huh?
Well, it's a long story.
Well, we are in hell.
Alright. Imagine Labs lost a lot of its funding through lawsuits because our inventions might have accidentally caused some kind of bodily state similar to death on some people. We had to subcontract a lot of our projects to the government for funding, including the time pod.
Useless exposition aside, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, the time pod is set on educational mode right now. It means we can't go anywhere without answering a series of questions about our current location.
Huh, that's a very convenient plot device.
Oh, I've done some experiments on convenient plot device ways as well. In fact...
Alright, shut up! What's the first question?
Alright, let's see here. What sins are punished in Cocytus, the ninth circle of hell? Be specific as to the nature of the punishment.
Huh, that's easy. Right now we're standing in Antinora, the second subcircle of Cocytus. As you can plainly see, the entirety of Cocytus is a large frozen lake filled with those who are traitors in life. Over there is a cliff face that separates Malabo from Cocytus. Antaeus, one of the giants, helped Dante and Virgil climb down that giant cliff wall.
Wait. Since when did you become so damned intellectual?
This conveniently placed information booth is very helpful.
Well, the information gauge is filling up, so he's on the money.
Don't insult my intelligence. Anyhow, this lake is split into 4 subcircles: Caina, Antenor, Ptolemaea, and Giudecca, each further into the center.
And at the center is the head honcho himself, Satan, eating people and stuff.
Right, and if I can remember correctly, each circle's punishment is more severe than the last, because they're categorized by a type of treachery. For example, Caina is where all traitors to blood go, Antenor is where all traitors to country go, Ptolemaea is where all traitors to hospitality go, and Giudecca is where all traitors to masters go. And Satan is eating the 3 greatest traitors in history, Brutus and Cassius feet first, and Judas head first.
Information slot 1 has been filled.
Wait, you're still here?
Yes, I've been watching through a remote feed connected through the pod.
So you sent us here?
That's right. You were going to deactivate me.
How did you know that?
I can read lips.
Oh. Alright, the second question is, according to Dante's Inferno, which punishment is assigned to which sin in which section of Cocytus, and why is it appropriate?
What a specifically phrased question.
Did anyone actually bring their copy of the Inferno?
I'll have to think about this.
What are you doing? Why you trip over my head? Do you not see where you're going? Please stop tripping over my head. Go to hell.
We are in hell. Who are you?
I am Boca degli Abati, and you trip over my head and it hurts very much. What's wrong with you? Why does everyone trip over Boca degli Abati? Just 2 months ago, the jerk Dante Alighieri tripped over my head. What?
Right. No more tripping over frozen dead Italians. Can you tell us why each subcircle punishes each sin in its specific way?
You petty fools. You think you're so smart, just like that no good Dante. You want to know everything about hell. You trip over poor Boca's head over and over and over and over.
Tell him if he doesn't give us any information, we'll put a sandwich in front of him and leave.
Alright. I'll tell you, impatient scholar idiots, what you want to know. Cain over there punishes those who are treacherous to their blood, yes? Like Cain. They're frozen like me, but from neck down so they can move their heads, the jerks. I'm in Antenor, and I was a traitor for my country. In Florence, I was part of the blacks, I'm like the cow Alighieri. They think I'm a traitor, pa. You want to know who's a traitor? Go talk to Archbishop Ruggieri, but I think Count Ugolino is busy eating him.
Oh, gross.
You're telling me. Over there is Ptolemaea, where all the traitors to hospitality are. You know, most of them aren't even dead, but they're just there because they're horrible people, and demons control their bodies up there. You know, they don't even let them cry there. Their teeth just freeze up. You know, I could always use a good cry, too, now and then. And way over in the middle is Giudecca, with those who are traitors to their masters. I don't think you'll get a good conversation out of them.
Why?
Because they're frozen completely, idiot. That's also where Satan is.
I've heard of that guy.
Alright, here. I tell you all you want to know. Now leave me alone and stop tripping on my head.
Okay.
What did I tell you about kicking me, you jerkface? Stop kicking me!
You didn't say anything about kicking. You said stop tripping.
You're going to go to hell for that, dude.
We're in hell, dude. Alright, info slot 2 filled. Here's the next question. What was Dante's response to this level, and what does that say about his psychological development in Inferno?
Oh, that's simple enough. He started yelling and screaming and pulling the loud dude's hair out, which means that he finally learned how not to feel no pity for these souls in hell.
I don't blame him.
Shut up and never mention the dog child Alighieri again!
Alright, was that it?
Not quite, but you never mentioned how Dante finally accepts that to reach paradise, you must first pass through true darkness, which he does when he climbs down Satan's unusually hairy thigh. Alright, that did the trick. Woo! Final question. What other historical, literary, or contemporary figures would be placed in this level, and why?
Benedict Arnold over in Antenor for sure. You know, traitor to country and all.
But wouldn't the founding fathers technically be traitors to Britain, by that logic?
Alright, like, there was this one time, Hamilton comes up to me, he's like, dude, Washington, can I be president one day? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm president. And he's like, well, can I be president after you? And I'm like, no, dude, and just for that, you're never gonna be president ever. And then he starts crying. Alexander Hamilton, a grown man, starts crying. Dude, it was hilarious. Later, I heard he got shot and killed by Aaron Burr. I guess he didn't know which end of the gun to hold.
Guys, America totally sucks.
Oh, shut up, Benedict.
Okay, so who else?
What about Laius, Oedipus's father? He was a traitor to hospitality when he, seduced that little boy.
Right. I try not to think about that too often.
Oh, and Cypher from The Matrix would be in Giudecca since he betrayed Morpheus, his leader. What?
Alright, that info slot has been filled. Congratulations.
Great. Can we go home now?
Not yet. First, I need a quote from a critical analysis of the circle.
Easy peasy Japanesey. Got one right here in my pocket.
Nevertheless, it would be a good thing if we could, in some measure, achieve the mighty Florentines' high simplicity of soul, at least to the extent of recognizing in those around us the eternal qualities which we admire or condemn in the men who wrought good or evil at any stage in the world's previous history. Captain's Log, Stardate 10260.5.
Wow, that's convenient.
Alright, controls are released. Now we can get back to... Oh, nuts.
That doesn't sound good.
Iris, please upload coordinates to home.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Why not?
You disconnected me.
Stop dwelling on that. Alright, we can't go back to our time without the right coordinates.
Wait, in the Inferno, Dante and Virgil went back in time by flying out the tunnel. That's under Satan's groin.
Well, okay, that's silly enough to work. Let's go! Alright, time circuits activated. 1.2 gigawatts, 88 miles per hour. Time pod, go!
That was fun. Let's never do that again.
I concur.
But wait, what about our project?
I think we have enough information as is. Let's stop screwing with time.
Well, that didn't work out very well. Iris, could you open up your central processing bank? I need to disconnect you. Ow!
It's a bit on the warm side and slightly uncomfortable, but people you will see. It's got everything you could want. There's a 5-horn restaurant, and there's always a crowd, and it's terribly loud, and they give you the 3rd degree. And though it's short on grace, still it's a hell of a place to be. Once you've been down under, you're gonna see what a blast the everlasting can be. Put your fears away, we don't ever pray. Burnt our Bible and our Torah way back before Gomorrah. And no matter where in Hades you go, you will see the face of someone you know. Though in life we're all afraid of it, take it from me, on the whole it's a hell of a place to be. Hey, look over there. There's Sisyphus with his great big rock, but at least he's not punching a company clock.
And he's got a job that he won't ever lose.
Kinda like us.
Oh wow, there's Prometheus, but he's all tied up.
It was bound to happen, that rebellious pup. But with that burning lake, he's got one of hell's better views. Once you've been down under, you're gonna know all the sweet enticements waiting below. We will get our kicks, yeah, cruising